Penn State fired their coach today. UAB fired their coach today. There was a lot of upsets over the weekend, a lot of teams that were let down, and a lot of teams that prevailed. And we're going to talk about it on today's show of The Common Fan.
Welcome to The Common Fan, your go-to podcast for SEC smack talk, top 25 game day predictions, and fan-first football takes in college or the NFL. Here is your host, Bryce Tillman. So grab a drink, pull up a chair, and let's talk ball.
What's up, everybody? It's another episode of The Common Fan. I'm your host, Bryce Tillman. Joining me, as always, Kyle Dewitt, Cameron Williams. A lot of good ball games over the weekend. Had some people getting upset. Had some teams pushing through, finding that extra strain. Overall, a great weekend of football, guys. You know, we seen some teams that come out and against all odds with their backs against the wall, they push through. We seen some teams that were, rated to beat teams at a higher level than what they did and ended up struggling through it. Overall, just a quick take from y'all. I mean, giving y'all's thoughts on the weekend in college football in general. Like, how do y'all feel about some of the games that played out?
I'm glad Michigan got beat.
Yeah, Michigan got beat.
Yeah. Never would have saw that coming. I'm confused with all of college football. I'm dead last in our pick'ems. I don't know what to think. You pick the team that you think's going to win, and you're like, oh yeah, they got this. Upset. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I mean, and then you're talking about, like, all right, so for instance, Ole Miss over Washington State. Like, they were, a 33-point favorite? 33.5 in that game. They come out winning by a field goal, 24-21.
Almost like in the last minute.
Yeah. So I think, Cameron, we were talking about it yesterday, and you said that, if you look at the box score, Chambliss didn't look bad. He went 20 for 29 on 253 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Dang.
Lacey having 142 yards on the ground, but it's like, what if you're putting that kind of numbers up? Like, what's going on in this ball game? Like,
right.
I watched some of it, which I was back and forth, but it didn't seem like they didn't finish drives. There was some 3 and outs, just didn't execute like we were used to seeing them execute. So I don't know. I know everybody's got down, a bad game in their schedule most of the time, but let's hope that was their bad game.
Yeah, I mean, and you got to assume, right? I mean, I hate to say it, but they were probably looking ahead. We're not supposed to, as a player and as a coach, you're not supposed to do that in college football. But let's be real. They got Washington State coming in. Ole Miss is, 5-0 at this point. They're having to get ready to get rid of Washington State and go play Georgia. Like, there was definitely some mind games there to that, and finding a way to win it and overcome it is great. But if I'm Georgia, I'm analyzing every play of that game, like figuring out like what was going on here and what can we do to slow down this high-powered offense that Lane Kiffin's got.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, I'm with you. I tell you what, though, I know we're not doing predictions yet, but looking forward, if Ole Miss can't stop run game, they're in for a long weekend. Because that Gunner Stockton, that dude can roll.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Sure. I agree. Like, this is my thing with Ole Miss is that they don't have the defense that they had last year. And they've got to find a way to stop the bleeding on the run, like y'all just mentioned, between Frazier, Cash Jones, and Gunner Stockton and all that. With Georgia going home after surviving and getting a W in Auburn this past weekend. We'll dive into that game in a few minutes. But, Texas A&M hosting Florida, playing Florida, takes them down 34-17 in what seems like a dominant fashion. DJ Lagway, 21 for 37, 245 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ball only having 65 yards on rushing, I thought was kind of interesting. Texas A&M starting the season out had a little bit of an issue with stopping the run, but Ball running back, and I kind of thought coming into that game that would be Florida's ticket to being able to move the ball, but it seems like that wasn't the case, Cameron.
No, it was blow for blow there the first half. I mean, Florida actually went down and scored first, and I actually thought DJ was playing very well. He was executing. They were moving the ball. They could move the ball really easily the first half. And then I don't know. I guess Elko made some different moves there on the defensive side, and they ended up shutting him down there the second half, and he wasn't able to really do anything. And then, of course, A&M just kept whittling away and got a bigger lead, but it was a close game for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, judging by what I'm seeing here, I didn't watch much of this game. I was, at the Auburn game yesterday. But what I'm seeing is both of them scored 14 in the first quarter. A&M comes out and goes 21-14 at half, goes up 24-14. Then Florida ends up kicking the field goal to go to 17, and then it seems like A&M just kind of ran away with it in the fourth quarter. And some people could argue depth on that if that's the issue. I don't think it is with this Florida roster. I think that roster's loaded with talent. I think Florida's problem is coaching. I think that's just the bottom line to it. Is I just think they're not getting coached to how they need to be coached.
I want to ask you something. Did y'all see Franklin getting fired before Napier?
No, I never saw that.
No, sir.
Rumor has it Napier signing a new contract.
Oh, he's getting an extension, baby. He's getting an extension.
Sign him to lifetime, I hope. I love it. Yeah, and that kind of is a good topic to roll into next is like what is Florida waiting on? Like they're losing ball games with Napier being in charge. What are they afraid of at this point if they let an intern come in and try to turn this around? Like are they banking it all on because they was able to pull a upset against Texas last week? Like is that what they're kind of holding on to by a thread right now, so to say?
Yeah, I that maybe also figuring out like who is the interim head coach, who's the replacement after the interim, after going to the next year. I'm sure there's a lot that there's certain boxes that they can't check off right now, maybe. But I mean, UCLA fired their head coach, their interim come in, and now Nico is freaking balling. So
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what they're waiting on.
Well, I mean,
surprising.
Franklin's buyout was $50 million. I just looked up Billy's. It's only like $20 million. And I know Florida's got that. I mean,
Florida's got that.
Been there 3 years now?
Yeah.
But the only thing that I've been reading is that they've done this multiple times. I mean, the past 3 coaches there had way better records than Billy Napier, but they made it like 2 or 3 years and then they get fired because it wasn't up to their standard. So they're like, well, maybe if we hold them a little bit longer, they'll actually get their program built. I don't know if that's the case here or what, but
yeah,
it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all.
It's an interesting subject for sure.
I'm just surprised at the amount of coaches that have already been let go this year from other teams. And it's like the teams that we've been sitting here saying, like, yep, it's time. Let him go. Let him go. They still haven't done it yet. Like, why is Mark Stoops still employed at Kentucky? Like, I cannot for the life of me figure that out. Mm-hmm. Right? And
I mean, him going first.
Who was the other coach? There's another coach that
Sam Pittman
fired. Right. But there's another coach that got fired today. Oregon State's coach, I think.
Oregon State's coach.
Like
that, dude. James Franklin and the Oregon State coach. I'd have never guessed that.
Well, I mean, Oregon State struggled. They've not been doing very good. But it's like when you look at James Franklin, I mean, it's just a standard Penn State set there, I reckon. I suppose like they're not going to tolerate it. And I mean, that's a school, much like the Florida brand that kind of recruits itself. And it's like, all right, Penn State's holding that standard. Why is Florida not holding theirs? And it blows my mind. It blows my mind.
If you told me that I wasn't doing my job very good and you gave me $50 million to leave, I wouldn't argue that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it here.
Give me my
if you don't think I'm doing it good this week, watch till next week.
Yeah. I would agree. I would probably be like, you're right. I need to go get my head cleared. I'm going to take a 3-week fishing trip to Cabo or something like that.
Yeah.
See if we can't get this worked out. But you know who did get it worked out? The Alabama Crimson Tide going to Missouri, finding a way to win a tough one on the road. Ty Simpson, 23 for 31, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jam Miller, 20 carries on 85 yards. Alabama seals it late in the game to win 27-24. This Missouri team is I got to say that they're one-dimensional. If Amon Hardy's not going to be able to run that football, they're going to lose games.
Yeah. And after going back and watching the highlights again, there's a little more to that game than I thought it was. Because here I was thinking, okay, maybe Alabama's offense is off. They struggled in the red zone just like they did against Vanderbilt. But you go back and look at the stats of like each team, Missouri's defense is stout. They're number 1 in the country on third down, or number 3 on the country on third down defense, number 1 in the country on offense. Missouri was 1 for 10 on third downs on offense. Obviously, Bama wasn't as good as they normally are. They were 6 for 15. They were also 3 for 3 on fourth down. So it was more of a defensive game than what I was kind of thinking at the time. Ty Simpson still looked good. He threw for 70%. Lowest yardage game this year. Still had 3 touchdowns. Amon Hardy, he was the nation's leading rusher, held him to 57 yards. That's a win. That's a win.
I think Bo Prabula got exposed here.
Yes.
Like, he's a good quarterback, but he hasn't been hit in the mouth yet. I mean, the toughest team they played up to this point was South Carolina, Kansas. So nothing really pressuring him a lot. But he overthrew a lot of throws, bad throws. I guess just the pressure was getting to him. But I think he got exposed. Like you said, it made him one-dimensional, and Amon Hardy can't touch the whole team if they're expecting to run.
Yeah.
So, but I will say that Ty Simpson throw on third down to seal the game, or was it fourth down?
Fourth down.
Probably
a freaking corner route on 4th and 8.
Most accurate clutch throw I've seen this year.
That was
because there was a chance still for Missouri. That was a chance.
Yeah. They don't convert that. They get their ball on their 40-yard line with 8 minutes left, and it's 27-24.
Which is ballsy.
You know what? This is what I love about it, though. Kalen Bohr said in that press conference that Ty Simpson said, "Give me the ball."
Yeah.
I'm converting.
Yeah,
dude. Theismann Simpson. Give it to him.
Hold on. Okay. I want to ask y'all something though. Is Ty Simpson right now in y'all's top 3 Heisman race? Y'all think? You think so?
Yeah. I mean, he's number 2 in odds right now.
Who would you give the other 2 to?
Oh, it's Carson Beck, Ty Simpson, and Jeremiah Smith. That's top 3 in odds.
I'm going with that quarterback for Indiana.
Mendoza. Yeah, I was going to say he'll find a way to get up in there closer. I'm kind of with Kyle. I like Beck right now. I think Beck's probably got that. Ty Simpson's playing phenomenal ball. I nothing bad to say about the kid. He's handling it, and he's handling the composure and carrying his team and being that captain, right? And look, this is what makes a good team is if you ever catch Ty Simpson slacking, you notice that they capitalize on it, and he hasn't done that since week 1. But that just goes to show you that the captain that Ty Simpson is and the leader of that team that he is. So I have nothing bad to say about Ty Simpson. Missouri's defense, I'll give a little bit of pushback on that because they are good. Statistically, they're good. But like we talked about earlier, the level of competition they've played amongst other SEC teams is kind of like a wait-and-see thing for me to evaluate how they are in the next couple of weeks because, Missouri's got a pretty manageable schedule. But they've got some teams coming up that they've got to perform against and play, especially in conference. And it's like, all right, now this is your chance to show us who you really are, what you really are, despite what the nation's saying about you, despite what others may be doubting you in the conference, however it may be, however they want to take it. I think Missouri's a very good football team, and they've got a test. Coming up this Saturday, they'll have to come to Auburn and play Auburn for another night game in Jordan-Hare, which I'm kind of past the point. This is a perfect time for us to go ahead and roll into this game. I'm kind of past the point of everybody saying that Jordan Hare is scary to play at night, because it's not, because people are coming in and they're beating the crap out of them, right? I'm sick of hearing that. All right. There's been a couple years in a row that Auburn did have some trickery go on, specifically in 2013, where they had 2 freak plays back to back. You know, I understand the overtime game last year with A&M. Yeah, I get it. But it's not hard to beat a Auburn team that has no identity on offense. You hired a coach that is predominantly an offensive guru, and he can't even get first downs in the second half of a football game. Mm-mm. Like, what are we doing? Auburn's 3-3 right now, and I know that there's a lot of Auburn fans, and I'm with y'all. And trust me, I've seen Cameron going to bat for us on social media. He's with us too. I understand the officiating was horrible. I get it. It was bad in Oklahoma. It was bad first half against Georgia. What about second half? What about the second half of the ball game when officiating kind of eased up a little bit and you still only managed to only get 25 yards in offense? What are we doing?
That I know momentum swings a real thing, but at some point, and I read this, I don't know how I feel about it. I was going to get your take on it, but it said that after that fumble touchdown, whatever it was ruled, after that they lost a lot of confidence, and then there was multiple personal fouls, which was probably because of mad defense over a bad call, right? But did it look like to you that HUGH kind of shut down?
So I was at the game and I was in the stands, right? So I wasn't able to key in and watch you kind of like you get from the perspective of TV. TV view of it. But what I can tell you is the demeanor of the crowd and the environment like went ghost after that. It got now. I told my wife when we got there, I said, this is the loudest I've ever heard Jordan Hare. It's loud in here. Like, this is unbelievable. And then a lot of booing going on, right? And a lot of, we was up in the stands watching Auburn players hang their head. Like, guys, wake up. This is second quarter, okay? You've got 2 more full quarters to play, and you're hanging in. You was trailing a top 10 team 13-10 at half. At your place, 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I don't know, man. That's what I've told everybody. I think Hugh Freeze has lost his touch. And I was not on the fire Hugh Freeze train until I watched that ball game last night. He cannot teach his team how to overcome adversity. That's It's not always rainbows and butterflies. This is SEC. This is big boy football. You know what blew my mind, Cameron? Auburn was up 10-0. Should have been up 17-0. I get it. But when you look at that Georgia sideline, it didn't even faze them. Oh, no. It didn't even faze them because they were like, we've been here. We know what it takes to get back. And when Jackson Arnold fumbled that football, he hung his head from the moment he walked off the field. He went straight over to that bench and he sat down like a sore loser, like a freaking kid that just had seen his puppy get run over. Like it was pathetic. I don't know. Look, this is what – shout out Georgia, man. Y'all found a way to come back. You won the game 20-10. Kudos to y'all. This is what separates the elite teams from the non-elite, all right? I've watched this for the past 5 years for this Auburn team. This is pathetic. And Kyle, I'm going to get your input on it in just a second, man. But when Hugh has lost his touch. The game is past Hugh Freeze. And if you want to go back and say, well, look what he done at Ole Miss or look what he done at Liberty, what did he do? He beat Alabama 2 times. That's it. He never won an SEC championship. He never went to the playoffs. He never won a national championship. It's time for him to go, man, and it's time to sit Jackson Arnold on that bench. You promote DJ Durkin to intern. You bring Deuce Knight in on the field. All right, that's what you do. If you can find him in. if you find a way to manage a 7-5 season or 8-4 season, you salvage your roster for the most part.
I did hear real quick, Kyle. I did hear that while Hugh was at Ole Miss, he had a losing record there. Go ahead.
This is true. So I will say the most alarming thing, right? So I didn't get to watch the game. I was at a wedding, but I had y'all texting saying, "Oh, Jackson J.A. slinging it, like he's slinging it." He had a 4.4 yard average pass attempt.
It was all short routes, but he was getting
What are we doing?
The ball fast. It's
No,
better than
that's
not
cool.
throwing.
But you know what that tells me? He's looking at his first read, might hit his second read, or he's hitting just the first check down he can find. He's getting it out quick, which is not a problem. But here's the difference. Here's the thing. This is what I'm getting at. And I'm not just choosing Ty Simpson just because, Ty Simpson has confidence in his throws. He throws them into tight windows. He reads the field. Jackson Arnold can make those throws. He's got a good arm. But he's got
an okay arm. He's got an okay arm. He's not a really good quarterback.
He agreed. I'm with you, but he can still make those throws. He's there for a reason. He doesn't trust himself right now. He doesn't trust his offense. He doesn't trust his receivers. 4-yard average against Georgia is not going to work. Obviously, he's running the ball good. I don't know why Jeremiah Cobb only had 12 touches. Cam Coleman, 7 receptions, 50 yards. Cam Coleman's a beast. I don't care what they say.
Look, I'll tell you this. He only threw the ball. He only threw the ball downfield 2 or 3 times past, I think it was 15 yards.
That's not going to cut it.
One time should have been caught by Eric Singleton. Yeah. But every other pass he had was 3 to 4 yard screen pass, bubble pass on the outside. That
ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. So you can blame J.A. I blame the offensive coordinators. I blame the quarterback coach. Like,
I blame Hugh Freeze. I blame Derek Nix. And I blame Ken Austin. And I'll blame them 3, and I'll praise DJ Durkin that this score was only 20-10. That's a fact.
Yeah. That's right. I said it. Hey, this night starts a game by game 5. It's game 6. I don't think they're going to throw him in and start a game, but I feel like there needs to be a quarterback in there that's going to try to rip the ball. Like, again, I'm not just picking on Ty Simpson, but if you watch him, the balls he throws, he has so much confidence in them. He's putting them in tight windows. That's what it takes. That's what your elite quarterbacks are doing. Dante Moore's the same way. DJ Lagway is getting to that point where he's really getting a little out there with his throws. That's what gets him in trouble a lot.
Yeah.
I think Jackson Arnold can still do it. He doesn't trust himself.
Bryce, are you completely out on Hugh Freeze?
Yes, I am. And when you look at his –
do you feel like he can't win the meaningful games?
Yeah.
He can't even win games that are not meaningful. We watched New Mexico State come into Auburn 2 years ago and beat them 31-10. Hugh Freeze, I don't know what he's doing. I have no clue. Like, I have never seen somebody that gets paid $7 million a year to just go in and teach you about how to be a good guy on the sidewalk, to lay your coat down over a mud puddle for a lady to walk across. That's fine. But let me get a goddamn coach that come in here that knows how to win ball games. That's what I care about. I don't care about these guys being good dudes when they grow up. That's their dad's job or their older brother's job or their employer's job. That's not Hugh Freeze's job, man. Like, come on.
The SEC is a gauntlet too. His record in conference play at Ole Miss was 19-21. So it's I don't know. I'm with you a little bit on that with Hugh. I think he can't win the meaningful games.
He never has. So
get him out.
Get him out of here. And if
you know who can,
I've talked to a couple people, and we'll kind of let this play out. I won't go into a whole lot of detail. That it's time, and they've already talked to him, and it's kind of like agreements got worked out. And how soon it is, depending on if it'll be at the end of the season or through the season, kind of depends on the Missouri game this Saturday. But there's a coach that a lot of people will be happy about that has been notified about the job. And like again, in the next couple of weeks, I'll come out and talk about it on the show if something comes to fruition. His name does start with it starts with a J, but it's not Gruden. So let you ponder on that. I'll let the viewers ponder on it. It is west of Mississippi, and he coaches at a school there. So we'll just say that. All right.
Look at this box I got here.
But it's not Kurt Signetti, and I wish it was, because shout out to the Indiana Hoosiers taking down the Oregon Ducks 30-20.
Again, never would have saw that.
Hey,
I didn't see that.
He said, check my resume. I win. That's what I do.
I put them on a parlay. I lost another game, but I had Indiana on there.
Mendoza went 20. Mendoza went 20 for 31, 215 yards for a touchdown, and he did have a pick six in there. It was the only reason they kept Oregon within 10 points of this game. Dante Moore went 21 for 34, 186 yards, one touchdown, 2 interceptions.
So again, I think that goes back. Those are 2 pretty elite quarterbacks, and those are not crazy numbers. I think their defenses are a little better than we think.
I think there's a lot of good schools out there.
There's a lot of good teams out there right now.
Like, I'm actually worried about the national championship this year. I don't know if SEC
I have no idea what that's going to be like.
Ohio State or Miami right now. I'm like, wow, like that. If they're gonna be tough to beat, dog.
They are gonna be tough.
Indiana, I mean, all 3 of those.
Yeah. They all.
So y'all remember like 2 years ago when James Madison was like really, really good. They won like 10 ball games in the year, and they were wanting to go to this bowl game, and they were wanting to they were all any week that you wanted to make a parlay, you just put JMU on it because they were going to win for you. That was Signetti, and this is all them players that were at JMU or at Indiana now. This is that team. So, I mean, they're basically like the '96 Bulls of college football right now.
They are
so shout out,
out Kurt. Easy.
Shout out Signetti, man. That was a big win, and that's a program changer for Indiana. Yep. So happy for. I truly am. Like that's a team that has also struggled for several years to find relevancy, and they found a way to get in there. Tennessee, Arkansas.
Yeah,
34-31.
Battle of no defenses.
That just throws red flags everywhere. Like, all right, Tennessee, quit playing with everybody's emotions. What are you? Who are you for real?
Tennessee is a very good offense with no defense. The same thing Arkansas is.
I'm not. Hey, I'm not just crazy impressed with Aguilar right now. These last couple of weeks have been. I mean, 16 of 25, 221. Yeah, it's solid. 1 touchdown. We got 34 points. Run game looks awesome. 273 yards. Not looking good for. Not looking good for us Saturday.
With the Alabama team that typically doesn't really do good at stopping the run. I mean, they held Ahman Hardy to what they did.
They have been better these last 2 weeks against 2 pretty good run offenses.
I think Tennessee's got at least 2 to 3 losses still in them.
Yeah, 1 coming Saturday.
Alabama, Vanderbilt.
Ooh, Vanderbilt knocks off Tennessee.
No shot.
Yes, sir.
I had it preseason.
I can see it.
I had it preseason. Hey, where does that game played at? Is it at Vanderbilt?
It's at Tennessee, I think. It might be in Nashville this year. Let me look.
I think it's at Nashville. No, it's not. It's at Tennessee. They played at Nashville last year, and they almost beat them last year.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do the live show Thursday for everybody listening. We'll do a live show Thursday, and we'll give our predictions for the upcoming weekend. Before we do that and keep going in the show, guys, I got to do a quick ad reading real quick. So
better late than never.
Yeah, got to get it. I'm going to let y'all stay on and tune in on these ad readings with me. talk
Yeah,
about
then
it.
I got a game we need to talk about.
All right, love it. So, when it comes to sports betting, Cameron, Kyle, if you look at your phone, the obvious choice is sharp42.ag, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
I mean, there's nobody else proudly sponsored by Joe Allen that's ready to sit here and hook people up. If you're ready to take your college football Saturdays, NFL Sundays to the next level, Kyle, where they got to go?
Not Ghostbusters. Joe Allen.
Sharp42.ag has you covered. Sharp betting lines, expert analysis, the fastest payouts in the game. I threw a little last-minute teaser in today for Carolina Panthers to beat the Cowboys. And what'd they do, Kyle?
BY9, boy. Rico
BY9 on the game-winning drive. Let's go. Rico Dowdle.
Real quick, I got biggest waiver claim of all time. Rico Dowdle, 47 points last week, 39 points this week. Let's go.
Let's go. So thanks to Joe Allen for making this possible, supporting fans like us who live and breathe football. Don't just watch the games. Get in on the action. Visit sharp42.ag today and bet smarter with the best. Kyle, when it comes to insurance, it can be kind of confusing, right? Need some people to help you out. Need some people to help you out. Some people like you with Farm Bureau, and then we need people like Trey Miller at Miller Insurance Group. So wherever you like to do your insurance, make sure y'all hit up locally and check out Trey Miller at Miller Insurance Group in Leaksville. Miller Insurance Group makes it easy and stress-free. Get a quote and real guidance from people who live where you live. Call 601-394-3795 or email Trey, Trae, at millerinsured.com. Again, that's 601-394-3795 or Trey, Trae, at millerinsured.com. Miller Insurance Group, independent to better serve you. Guys, Kyle also sells insurance. And if you want some insurance, check out Farm Bureau. And if he can't help you out, I promise you he will hook you up with Trey. They all talk. They're all good friends. So.
Hey, that is very true. Me and Trey got a good relationship. We'll talk back and forth. That's my guy.
All right. So, Kyle, give me the game you want to talk about here. What you got?
All right. Both of y'all were big on one team. I was big on the other.
Oh,
and they both suck. LSU and South Carolina. Nuss Bust with 2 interceptions. Like, I was big on Garrett Nussmeier. The only 4,000-yard quarterback coming back. He oblique injury, whatever. If you're that hurt, get off the field. He's not playing awful. Don't get it twisted. But he's not playing like he should be.
Why was he playing at all?
I don't think South Carolina's that good at all. I've been saying it the whole year.
Why was Nussmeier even playing?
I don't know. Lenore sold 15 for 27, 124 yards. Again, another JA, 4.6 yard average, 1 interception, no touchdowns. 22 rushes for 19 yards. That's the Heisman, though, right?
Smoking it. I didn't put
Get him off the field.
I didn't put Lenore Sellers as my Heisman winner. All right, I had Dante Moore, so just want to clarify that.
Hey, that's not a bad pick. I had Garrett Nussmeier, so I'm kind of screwed. I should have went with my gut and said Theismann Simpson. Anyways,
Kyle, is Whit Weeks going to throw up every football game he plays in?
What is he doing? Is he just pulling the trigger?
Why does he keep up chunking on the field?
He's like,
you know what? I'm feeling a little heavy. I didn't run a 4.9. Let me run a 4.8. Done. Let's go.
He's like the drunk uncle at the barbecue that makes himself throw up to feel better. Like he says he catches that second wind when he throws up. Like, and why does he throw up on his mouthpiece every time and just does a little shake and then puts it back in? Like, sick.
No, sir. Dude, that's sick.
This is the same guy that kisses. This is the same guy that's kissing on Lane Kiffin's daughter, by the way.
Yeah, but hey, but Kiffin smoked him, didn't he?
Hey, Whit Weeks and his dirty mouth can keep kissing on that Kiffin girl for all I care. I don't know.
Dude, let's talk about old Whit Weeks.
Let's talk about it. What you got?
7 total tackles, 6 solo, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. Dude's a dog. Then you got Wes Weeks, 9 total, 3 solos. I mean,
then you got another brother.
Those boys are playing. I like it.
There's 3 of them as linebackers, all brothers.
Yeah, he didn't have any stats this game.
They say there's only 4 weeks in a month. There's 3 on LSU, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't. Those are 2 teams I was kind of worried about. Had them circled for us against Bama. I mean, you still got to have them because they are SEC teams. Anybody can lose at any time, but they're not, and they're not impressing me at all. Has LSU scored more than 25 points or 28 points? You know what? I'll find out.
I don't think so, but I also got. I'm kind of big on LSU's defense. I think they're really good.
I'm sorry. They beat Southeastern Louisiana 56-10. Then they scored 20, 24, 20, 23, and 17. So their offense is not clicking.
Their defense is good. Their
defense
good.
is solid.
I think that'll be a good test for Bama, their defense.
I'll bring you up a game. That I did not have this on my bingo card, but I text y'all Friday or Saturday morning and said John Mateer probable.
Yeah.
I can't believe we waited this late in the show to talk about this game. That's crazy. It just slipped by me.
I literally was waiting to hear if John Mateer was going to play before I put him on a parlay. Because I was like, if he's playing, it's over with. Give me the points. Give me money line. Give me everything. You know what Joe Allen did? He collected off of me.
Raped. He raped.
Do you feel like it was too soon?
Yeah, I do. That's the only logical answer I could give on this game, right? John Mateer, 20 for 38, 202 yards, 3 interceptions. And like Kyle mentioned before we started recording, maybe not so much as his hand hurting him, but maybe just mentally not there, right?
I'm going
to tell you, he was slinging it. So the physical capabilities of it, no.
Well, that's what he said in this post game was, I was there physically. I just don't feel like I'm there mentally.
He just tries to do so much, and he can throw from all the arm angles. I love watching him play, especially when he's clicking, but he tries to do way too much. He tries to be the home run hero, and Texas is solid. Even though they haven't looked great this year, they are solid. They have a good defense. Mm-hmm. You can't try to fit crazy off-the-wall throws all the time. That's why he had 3 interceptions. But he was slinging it.
But is this not the best game Arch Manning has looked? I mean,
he needed that. He needed that game.
Yeah. Because he has looked terrible up to this point.
And, we talk about it like Arch never asked for all this publicity and this attention that he gets. That's just not the type of kid that he is. But
this comes with the name.
If his name was, something else besides Manning, they would just be like, oh, okay, it's a quarterback in the SEC trying to overcome it and get – but because it's a Manning, they're like, oh, he's garbage. He's a bust. Wash. Put him in the garbage disposal. Like, come on, man.
Look, he was 21 of 27, 166 yards and a touchdown, no interceptions, 6.1 yard average. He's moving the ball a little bit.
That's not the best. It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
I mean, right. He's getting on down there some. He's another one. He can throw from any arm angle. It's impressive seeing what they can do now. But what I love is getting your running back, even though it's only 4.3 yard average, getting your running back 22 touches.
Yeah.
If you have a 4 or 5 yard average, 4 to 5 yard, 3 to 5 yard average, give that dude the rock. Let him run. Eat the clock. Control the time of possession. I love seeing that.
Wisner had a breakout game. I mean, he controlled that line of scrimmage. I mean, he could run up the middle. He can run on the outside. He busted big plays on third down. So I think they had a great showing. I think Texas had the confidence. They rolled in there. And like Sark said in the post game, he said, I'm glad Mateer was able to play. Because if Mateer wasn't playing, and they'd have been like, yeah, you beat Oklahoma, but we didn't have Mateer playing, So now he's able to say Mateer was in there, supposedly the best quarterback in the SEC right now, and we held him to 6 points.
We know who the best is.
All right, look, Alabama fan, y'all been down for a few years, and everybody's kind of sucked back up to y'all, but don't ruin it.
Hey, I I like talking trash.
I know, I'm kidding.
Do you know who is a quarterback that we have not mentioned his name a lot on this show, but when you really dial into him, he's pretty daggum good?
Marcel Reed.
Jaden Maava for USC. He's pretty daggum good, dude. 25 for 32, 265 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did have an interception, but USC steamrolled Michigan 31-13. They rushed.
He's got 1,900 yards.
Yes,
He's
sir.
first in QBR.
He's nice.
He's first in QBR.
I'm gonna be
They're
real.
5-1. Why is USC not ranked either? Like, I understand they lost to Illinois.
Yeah.
But they're 5-1 right now, and they have a big test coming up against Notre Dame. It's going to be a great game. Jaden Maava is really good. Like, go back and watch some of his highlights. This kid can actually put on a clinic.
He is solid. 13 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One more interception than Ty Simpson. I'm just kidding.
You know who don't have any interceptions? You know who has not thrown an interception this year?
Jackson
Darnold. That doesn't make him good. That don't make him good.
Yeah.
So.
When you throw bubbles and screens and 2-yard slants, yeah, it's hard to
But
pick them off.
I will tell you, Jan Miller going out hurts.
Dude. Okay.
Because I feel like that really opened up Ty.
No, it hurts, Kyle. Don't even try to act like they still got Kevin Riley and all that. I don't want to hear all that.
I'm talking about the hits. That Derek Meadows hit, dude, that was rough. It's football, right?
Yeah, but was that illegal? Was that illegal?
So when you're a defensive
gross.
player,
I don't know if it was illegal, but it was gross.
When you're a defenseless player, there can be no contact to the head or neck area.
But
that's
it wasn't. It was shoulder pad to the shoulder.
To his head or neck area. That's the call. If he hits that sucker right here, hey, you got rocked, buddy. Get up. But
why are we still talking about Alabama right now?
Oh no, I'm just saying Derek Meadows, like, dude, that was hats off to Missouri defense. They was rocking. Jan Miller got hit hard. Like, buddy locked out. I mean,
oh yeah, he fumbled and everything. He went out cold.
Oh yeah, dude. That's 2 hits. I haven't seen hits like that all year. And that's 2 hits in the same game. Slept, dude. Like one of those ones that just catches you on the bottom side of the jaw, straight down. Yeah,
he said, I'm sleepy. I'll take a nap right here.
Yeah, Wisner.
Wait, 1 second.
Too.
Anyways, Jaden Mava is good. He's a baller.
Yeah. So real quick on this game, USC takes down Michigan 31-13. Bryce Underwood 207 yards, 2 touchdowns, interception. I'll tell the country this. Be thankful this kid's just a freshman right now.
Yeah, dude, he's going to be good.
Because he is absolutely raw, and he has the ability to be one of the best
a dog. Like
in college football.
He's the one that's going to run a touchdown and come get in somebody's face talking trash. Like,
like a Baker Mayfield. I love
it. Baker is balling. That's my guy.
But that was the best part of this weekend, I think, was seeing Dave Portnoy cry about football. That was awesome. I'm so tired of him.
He's such a freaking tool, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, why don't you go just taste some more pizza somewhere, Dave?
Yeah. He's such a homer.
He is bad. Hey, but I mean, everybody's a fan of a team, so whatever. Texas Tech is rolling too, boys. I don't know if y'all know that or not.
Dude, you see the coaches about getting the fist fight? You see the coaches about getting the fist fight at the 50-yard line?
No, I did not see that.
You gotta get on X on that one because the coach come over there and you couldn't hear. It was real low, but he was like saying, I guess, something about a call, and he was like, "Yeah, okay." And then he said something else back to the Texas Tech Raiders coach, and the Texas Tech coach was just like, "What are you be doing about it, huh? What are you be doing?" He got in his face and everything. I was like, "Yeah, let's throw down, boys.
Let's go, let's go." That's why y'all are freaking 6-0 right now. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Coach is a dog too. He's
top 10. How about that? Would y'all have believed me at the beginning of the year if I told y'all that Texas Tech was top 10 right now at this point?
No,
season?
They had the #1 transfer portal class.
We talked about this preseason.
We did talk about it. We said that that they've got money They got that old money. They got one of the richest people on the planet that just chucks out his billfold to him. It's just like, here, take all my money. Just put my name on a banner or something.
Rumor has it they got blank checks signed by him already.
So, big announcement. My house where I live is going to have Kyle Dewitt Memorial up there because he decided to pay off my mortgage for me. So now I'm going to sponsor him at my house. So thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that.
Big announcement. There you go.
There is 3 Kyle Dewitts. So which one are you talking about?
The one that's Bryce's father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
That guy.
more question. What do y'all think about the Georgia Kirby Smart timeout?
You didn't know that's how you clap, bro? You didn't know that's how you clap?
So
screw Georgia. That's what I think about it. I hate them so much. I had college kids barking in my face when I walked out of that stadium last night.
Ooh, I'd have had to check that glass jaw one time.
Oh, my wife was nudging my arm, just like, come on, let's go, Bryce. Don't worry about it. They're a bunch of losers.
Come on, Bryce.
I hate Georgia. I hate Georgia. I hate Georgia more than I hate Alabama, dude. I hate Georgia more than I hate Alabama. I swear.
Look. I'm not. I don't have no skin in the game. I told Branson this last night, but I think that was
I can't stand him either. If you're watching this show, Branson,
I love Branson. I love Branson. I think Kirby is probably one of the best coaches, if not the best coach in the nation in college football. But
whatever.
But that was a bull crap call.
That was awful.
He was straight line. Go out there and say, "Oh yeah, they're clapping. They're clapping." Oh, I'm not calling timeout. Okay, so now Kirby dictates when the SEC gives people penalties. That's what it looks like to me, and that tells me that the SEC is weak and Greg Sankey's weak, and these officials are bought off and cheap. That tells me that Kirby can do whatever he wants to do, and this whole league is unjustified.
Yeah, Kirby
he can't do that too.
Kirby was basically like, "Hey, I was calling a timeout."
You know who he can't do that too.
But I'm not calling timeout.
But I'm not going to call it.
Well, Alabama did roll.
Why does DeBoer always make this face?
Dude, I don't
it
know.
Aggravates me. I'm like, put some sunglasses on. Put some sunglasses on.
That's all I care. If you take that black hoodie off, I promise you I'll murder your family.
It's all that black hoodie, dude.
Do you think he's been washing it?
No, dude, I would never. No, yeah, he's
definitely. He gets done with the game. He gets done with the game. He folds it up nicely in his back seats and it sits there until he gets on playing the next game.
I bet it smells like a straight up Billy Goat.
I bet as long as it was working, I would wear it too.
Hey, keep it rolling, dog. Keep it rolling.
All right. So we don't have to give big summaries on it. Georgia Tech takes down Virginia Tech 35-20. Notre Dame coming in, taking out NC State 36-7.
Yeah, that was big.
I think
North Texas and USF, dude.
USF 63 points over North Texas. Like these guys
been good.
They're pretty much animals. Ohio State taking out Illinois 34-16.
Yeah, that was
Jeremiah Smith is an absolute dog. Yeah. So Ohio State's they are the best team in the country right now. I mean, you could juggle between them and Miami, but I think that Ohio State.
If you line them up, you line Ohio State and Miami up, Ohio State wins that.
I think that might be the natty this year, boys. Sorry to
Could be. We don't. I mean, it's been a long time since we've seen the number 1 versus number 2 play in a natty together against each other.
Yeah.
What?
Bama
and Clemson might have been the last time.
Yeah, Bama and Clemson is 1 and 2.
It's so
Bama and Georgia.
Because how do you?
No, Bama was 4. That's right.
So if Bama rolls in here, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Bama is good, but there is potential. They have potential to lose another game. They have a freaking gauntlet ahead of them.
Here
you go. But
they have, I mean, I think Alabama's going to lose to LSU. They're going to lose to South Carolina. They're going to lose to Auburn.
I'm talking just one. I mean, they got to play LSU, Oklahoma, Auburn. You know as well as I do. anything.
They can. Yes, they.
I'm telling you, if Alabama rolls in here 12th in the college football playoff, there's potential. 1 through 12 can go all the way. I mean, that's just that Indiana. If Indiana's right now, what, 5th, I think?
Dude, third. They got
Okay.
voted number 3.
Okay.
Dogs.
What I'm getting at is A&M looks good to me. I think they have great. I think Marcel Reed's not that great, but I think he's got playmakers around
They
him.
got good players. They got good players around them. I need to really start watching them more.
Concepcion and Mario Craver is dogs. I don't care what nobody says. They can argue with a wall. Them two right there are ballers. And then they have, which one of them got hurt? The running back. What was his name, bro?
Le'Veon Moss.
Le'Veon Moss got hurt. Don't know about him, but their other running back too. He's a dog. So
I'm not sold on A&M, man.
I know you're not, but I think they're good, and there's a reason they're undefeated.
Well, I mean, they're undefeated, so I'll give you that.
And they have a great defense, number 1 in third down percentage defense. I think they have potential. So
they're number 1 in third down.
Number 1 in third down defense. They've allowed 2 or 3 third downs and 33 attempts.
Missouri was third.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is
who's the last 3 games that Texas A&M's played, Cameron? Real quick.
Mississippi State, Auburn, and they just played Florida.
So definitely checks out why they've got that third down.
Hey, that's SEC, dog.
No offense, it's the bottom of the SEC.
It is, but it's still SEC.
So no, like I said, I mean,
you don't think Florida's good? They just beat Texas.
No, I don't think Florida's good. I don't think Texas is good either.
Here we go. What a freak!
No.
Auburn's got the best defense in the SEC.
Yeah, they do, Cameron. And if they lined up and played Florida right now, they beat them by 21 points.
Garbage. They're freaking garbage.
If Auburn lined up and played Mississippi State right now, they beat them by 21 points.
No, negative. They can't score 21 points.
Y'all can't either. Y'all can't do it on us.
Let's save this for the live.
Mississippi State can score a lot better than Auburn can. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, they wouldn't against Auburn.
Anyways, let's save this for the live.
That's gonna wrap it up for today.
Manny mad. He shut it down. Look,
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Look, I tell you what, that's just how bad our program's got as being an Auburn fan. When Mississippi State fans think they can beat Auburn, that's horrible. That's a bad take.
Hey, I wouldn't put your mortgage on. Is all I'm gonna tell you.
That's a bad take. Look up that series. Look up the history series right there.
Oh, I read that.
So, live show Thursday.
Yeah, topic number 1 right there. Auburn versus Mississippi State.
Yeah, hypothetically, we don't play each other till next year. So.
Yeah, and they're gonna have a new coach. They're gonna be rebuilding. You know how it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe y'all can hold on to Levy. Yeah, maybe y'all don't put something in his drink to make him pass away either.
All my listeners, look, Bryce is very sour.
Gosh, dang,
very sour over Auburn.
That was too far.
Look, we're all a family here. We love y'all, and sometimes you just have to overlook our comments.
Yeah, or you can argue with us.
Comment.
You can argue with us if y'all want to.
Yeah, just be on there Thursday.
We argue. We love it. If y'all think this is bad, look at our group chat sometimes. It is brutal.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. I'd hate y'all don't need to see that. You might have to go to like therapy or something after reading something.
Kyle and Cameron think it's real funny when they team up on me together and get me really riled
We're
up.
like, hey, preseason though, we were like,
he's so mad.
I haven't seen JA do that much. And Bryce is like, he's getting a player of the year for a reason.
He's the best quarterback in the country.
Let me ask you this, Cameron. Serious question.
Hey, you owe me $100, by the way.
Blake's shape was trash.
Why? Hold on. Why? Why do I owe you $100?
You think JA is going to overcome Ty Simpson?
I knew this was going to come up in this show before we got off here. This is what I can tell you right now.
Wait till Thursday.
You can go pull stats up right now. Jackson Arnold's winning 3 of them categories right now.
What were the categories, Cam? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. I need to go back and look. I wrote it down. It was Cuba.
Look it up.
What are the categories?
We'll talk about it on Thursday's show. Look it up. I'm just saying Jackson Arnold's 3 for 3. Got 3 of them to his favor right now because I looked at it before we started the show.
It was QBR.
No, it was passing yards. Passing yards,
not winning
passing
that.
touchdown.
He's not winning that.
Rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, and turnovers. Okay. Them 3 right there, Jackson Arnold's winning.
Ty Simpson's got 1 turnover.
Jackson Arnold doesn't have an interception.
Does
he has not thrown one.
Does he have any fumbles?
He had a fumble this weekend, remember?
Ty Simpson fumbled at Florida State.
No, that was not a turnover.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
It's called turnovers. When the ball goes to the other team.
I'm good to the 3
got to go to the other team. You ain't got 3.
So,
I thought we did 7.
You're not dominating it like you think
7.
You are.
We did 7.
I know that.
5.
You got to look. You bet to the group chat and look see what the categories were.
We got to go back to it.
I forgot.
We will.
I love you, Chris.
Join us Thursday
for a live.
You've been listening to The Common Fan. See y'all next time. Same time, same tailgate.